Hello everyone. Today I am Priyanshu Jha. Today I will be going to demonstrate you my project VCDOS Vendor Cap and Driving Onboarding System, which is a comprehensive multi-level vendor management system for fleet operations, vehicle onboarding and driver management with hierarchical access control. So this is the GitHub page where you will be getting the live application. Just press here. Here I have provided you demo credentials to log in into the software where you can log in as super admin, regional admin, city admin, local admin, and password would be any character with 6 plus digits or character. So let's log in through super admin, choosing our role. So this is a role based login system, hence we have to define our role. Let's enter any 6-digit character to log in. So this is the dashboard which you will see at first when you will log in at as a super vendor user. You will be having all the controls available as a super user and can uh, enforce driver, onboard vehicles, provide permissions, add and remove regional sub vendors, city vendors, etc. First, here is the drop down menu which provides you information about your profile. Here is the search bar where you can search for the vendor, drivers and whatever you need at first glance. On the main dashboard you will be getting total drivers right now on payroll, number of pending approvals and active vehicles throughout the tree or your company. Below this is the organization structure where like you are at the top, super admin. On below you there is a regional admin who will be managing some of the your tasks. Regional admin can further create city admins. City admins can further create local admins. This is a custom made chart without using any library. This is a bar chart where you can see the progress and regional performance of various from east, north, and south based on the number of drivers, total vehicle engines, and active number of vehicles. Apart from that, you will get a full control to manage permissions and access different level of vendors across the domain. Example, super vendors, you can create more super vendors which will having all the permissions. You can create regional vendors which will having permissions like managing vendors, managing drivers, managing vehicles, view reports. You can create city vendors which will have permissions for managing drivers, managing vehicles and view reports. Further, you can also add local vendors who will be managing drivers and uploading data on the portal. So let's navigate to the sidebar of this admin portal, which is a collapsible portal sidebar. Here you will get option for vendor where you can see the hierarchy that super admin is at the national level or we can at the top of the hierarchy. Below that we have a regional vendor for east, north, south. On each regional vendor there is a city vendor, like we can say Mumbai city vendor, Pune city vendor. On each city vendor we have local vendors across the city. As a super admin user you can change the permissions, add details, modify any permissions, manage the permissions which are available to the user, give permissions, revoke permissions accordingly with a single access. Apart from that, you can add more regional vendors to the list. Let's add one list. You have to choose the parent vendor. Right now, the parent vendor would be the super admin. See, you can instantly add any regional vendors, and further you can add city vendors, add local vendors to this system. Further, you can assign permissions and manage permissions to the various below levels like regional, local, and city vendors so that you can distribute your tasks across your domain. So, this hierarchical system enables you to view the organization chart at a glance. So, you are at the top, you can create new regional vendors, city vendors, and these charts are editable, and just have to press click to get the details about this. Let's modify the Chandigarh local vendor details. So these are the pre-filled details what are already available in the database. You can change the status to inactive. See, the it got updated instantly. You can also add new vendors to city vendors and regional vendors. Let's add a new local vendor. See, instantly a new node has been created with my details like email ID, locations, and number of active vehicles. Right now it is 0 and number of drivers are also 0. You can as a super admin can modify the details of the various nodes or people across the domain. So this enables a smart view and a simplistic view of the complete domain at a single page. Apart from that, you have options for driver management, vehicle management. Let's log out from the main user and see what are the options available to a regional vendor. We will be signing in, and this will be the dashboard which is for the regional vendor, for the various regional vendor which you have been which is allocated by the super admin. You can see the total number of drivers, total number of active vehicles, total city vendors, and document approval pending at your plant. As a regional vendor, you can add details about drivers, email, bank details of the driver. You can manage the states of the driver like document verifications. You can verify and send for approvals to your authorities, and you can also change the status of the drivers under your control. Apart from this, you can also manage the vehicles which are onboarded on the system by various local and city vendors. You can check, you can see the details whether the registration is valid, whether the insurance is valid, whether the permit is valid or not. You can also see that we have already defined the algorithm to make sure that if a vehicle insurance has been expired, then it automatically get updated and the vehicle gets suspended automatically. So there are various approvals pending at your end which you can approve or reject according to the given documents. Let's log out from the regional vendor and see the dashboard of the city admin. In the city admin, we need to choose. So as a city admin, you will again have the basic information about your drivers, vehicles, ongoing trips, and a pending task which is pending by your authorities or by the or approvals are pending by the drivers. You can see how many persons right now on duty, how many renewals are right now dues, how many vehicles are available, how many maintenance are scheduled, and the activities which are updated by the local drivers. You can see all these things at a single glance. As a city admin, you can see the vehicle details, add a vehicle details about any vehicle, uh, any model number. You can select the vehicle type, the seating capacity and fuel type, and just you have to press add vehicle. This vehicle is now being added. But once a vehicle is been added, you need to verify the registration certificate, insurance certificate, permit validity. You need to upload all these documents, and these documents will be sent to your higher authority for approval. If the permissions are given to you by the super admin, you can also approve and upload the documents directly on this portal. Similarly, you have options to enroll more drivers, check the details of the onboarded drivers, upload documents of the driver, and search the drivers according to the status. All status pending, progress completed, rejected by your authority. Let's log out. Let's see what options are available as a local vendor when you log into our portal. When you log in as a local vendor in our portal, you can see how many drivers are engaged today, how many vehicles you have deployed, how many trips have been completed today, and is there any alert or information which is pending at your end. You can see the active driver list and documents updation pending at the single glance on the main dashboard. As a local admin, you can again see the details and activities and operation performed by the various drivers and vehicles. Like Amit has started his shift, which is updated. Vehicle MS05 has completed the daily inspection. These all operations are categorized on the single dashboard only. As a local admin, you can upload the details of the vehicles, but you do not have permission to approve and reject. You can upload about your driver details which you have onboarded, which will be again sent to the higher authorities for the approval. Let's log out from the portal and you will be again sent back to the login page to login. So that's all from my side, and thank you. I believe this project will create an impact and will help companies to manage their fleet operations, cab operations, and can distribute their work at various level. Thank you.